Yo, what's up? My name's Petrowski, and welcome to episode 6 of Road to PokeMMO, which is really a series all about playing through PokeMMO as a main account, building up an account, getting all the resources, etc., etc. And this season specifically has a goal of building an OU PvP team by the time we reach around the Elite Four within Unova. Now, I've got some sick new drip on my character. Go ahead and check the fit, but more importantly, we have around 50 hours played. We got our third gym badge last episode, which turned out to be an extremely difficult challenge. One much more difficult than I expected. So we'll have to be doing a lot of grinding this episode. We do want to make our way to the next city in this episode, but this episode might be much more oriented towards grinding, catching Pokemon, getting XP, and really sort of playing those MMO aspects as opposed to just playing through a Pokemon storyline. Let's go ahead and head north of Gothita City back onto Route 4, where we spent a lot of time last episode grinding, catching Pokemon like Scraggy, etc. Scraggy has definitely become one of our most important pieces to our team, having Dragon Dance, being Jolly Nature, having really decent IVs, at least 20 attack, 20 speed. For a storyline run, that's pretty solid, and I'm pretty happy with that. So let's go ahead and go through. Look at, I love this animation. I love how this looks, especially with all the New Year's lanterns around right now from the event. The event just ended. A huge reason why I'm actually recording and picking this account back up is because I was so busy and distracted on my main account during the Lunar New Year event. But here we go. We do have a little bit of a Bianca interaction and an NPC interaction where she'll be talking to us, you know, taking a little bit of our time. There's so much dialogue throughout this story. It's probably not something super important, so let's go ahead and just skip through it. Actually, it's a battle. Just kidding. Let's go ahead and kick Bianca's butt really quick. Alright, I'm not super worried about this battle. It should be nothing compared to that previous gym leader. The Intimidate proc on Meowth is a little frustrating, but not a big deal. I'm just going to do my typical faked out payday strategy into probably an Intimidate switch out into Gyarados. So Gyarados is going to be able to come in, get an Intimidate off, and then maybe get off some chip damage with Waterfall or Crunch. Probably Waterfall, of course, but yeah, so he actually KOs my Meowth, which I'm a little surprised by, but at the same time, that's totally okay. Should come in with Gyarados here, get an Intimidate proc to counter his Intimidate proc, and then go for a Waterfall. Get some chip damage on this thing. Maybe flinch it. I think it's a 20% chance to flinch with Waterfall. There we go. We actually just KO it straight up like that, which is beautiful. This Gyarados is definitely a lot better than I realized for the storyline. Probably should have maybe been using it sooner. I could go for Crunch here as well, which is a 20% chance to flinch. It's probably just what I go for, at least for the time being. We actually trigger some sort of berry, so we do, wow, a lot more damage than I expected. Trigger his Citrus Berry, that's pretty sick. Gyarados just has crazy base stats for this early sort of gameplay, so yeah, 125 base attack this early on into the game, especially with a solid 80 base speed, which really allows it to outspeed a lot of things. Plus, it's slightly over leveled at 26. It's my highest level Pokemon in my party right now. This Gyarados is doing even more work than I expected. That's awesome. I might want to put an XP share on my Scraggy at this point, now that I'm not like doing a really important battle, because I really want my Scraggy to be getting a lot of XP. My max obedience level right now is 31, and my team is super under leveled in comparison to that. So let's go ahead and sweep through this battle. I don't see this being any issue. I'll go ahead and see you guys after. Alright, there we are, taking out Bianca's last Pokemon, which was a Pansear, which we could easily Waterfall through, defeat through her, and then move on through the storyline onto Route 4 and the Desert Resort. It's a little sad that interaction with Bianca basically has her talking about her not knowing what to do with her life, and it's sort of like a midlife crisis, or I guess 10-year-old life crisis, where she's like, I do love Pokemon, but what do I want to do with them sort of situation. It's actually a little sad and a little scary and a very real, I guess, sort of moral sentiment for a Pokemon game. Kind of interesting. So we now have another battle, which I didn't plan for or know about, coming into Sharon, our other rival. That's hilarious. So I'm going to go ahead and look for a Dragon Dance up, but he's actually going to obliterate me with an Arm Thrust, so I should be able to just switch into Gyarados here and sweep through this fight pretty much as easily as I got through the last fight. Gyarados is really powerful. Acting as a lot more powerful of a tool than I expected. I had him sitting in my PC, kind of just chilling, and that was my mistake. I should have brought him out and used him a lot faster. So there we go, taking out that Pignite, super easy peasy. Let's see what other Pokemon Sharon has. I'm actually totally not sure. Liepard. Okay, this fight should be easy peasy. I'll just see you guys after it. I really want to focus this episode and the future episodes on giving you guys more fast-paced, cut quality content instead of doing so many rambles and such. So let's go ahead and see you guys after this battle. Alright, we blasted through Sharon with ease, thankfully, largely due to Gyarados. Gonna go through another dialogue and hopefully be able to transfer forward to, onward to Route 4 eventually after all of this dialogue and NPC interaction. Alright, so even though we have 2 Pokemon fainted from those battles, I'm pretty happy just continuing on with Gyarados. It shouldn't be much of an issue. Just want to go ahead and get through this route kind of quickly, and then I can be able to come back to it later on. It might be worth to actually battle some of these trainers. Since I'm struggling for XP so much, I'm going to go ahead and get through these. Alright, after barreling through 3 NPCs with ease on Gyarados, I also picked up an Ether and a Pokeball over there, picked up that potion. Going to battle this mostly last trainer. There might be a couple more north on this route, but I'm going to battle through Backpacker Waylon really quick. Alright, we've battled 4 trainers so far on this region, and I'm really excited to get to the next city because we actually unlocked the bicycle in the next city, which is a really big deal. So I'm actually going to try to skip the next couple trainers. Here we go. I should be able to run into some Team Plasma members. Oh, no, I didn't think about this. I guess this Professor Juniper as well. So there should be a Team Plasma interaction here, and I believe this old man will actually give me 10 Ultra Balls for free too. That's actually pretty cool. It's a pretty cool reward. I'm pretty happy to get that. This old man should actually give me the bicycle, which is going to be super, super crucial. As you know, if you've played any Pokemon game, you understand how important the bicycle is for transportation and how much it speeds everything up. Alright, heading that north of that tunnel, we go into Nimbasa City, and look, it's a different old man with the exact same sprite we just saw in the tunnel below us. So now we're going to save him from these Team Plasma grunts, and he'll reward us with a beautiful, beautiful bicycle, which will, help our journey a ton. Let's go ahead and smack him through. Team Plasma Grunt throws out their iconic Watch Hog. I should be able to just waterfall through them and one-shot them. This Gyarados is really proving, I keep saying this, but yeah, this Gyarados is really repeatedly proving itself over and over and over again with its insane value at such a low level and such a short point in the storyline. So Rain Dance, that is actually good. Yes, I'm absolutely going to teach Rain Dance over Rage. Allowing my Waterfall to have more damage on it is going to be super, super huge. Rain's going to increase water type attacks by 1.5 times, so getting even more damage on our Waterfall for certain tough fights is going to be super, super nice. Waterfall through this Trubbish. I actually love this Pokemon. There we go. That's that Grunt defeated super easily. I probably have to battle through the second one. I believe. I'm going to guess that I have to battle through both of them. Let's see how it goes. Oh no, they both just run off. Okay, easy peasy. Let's see this. Give me the bite, please. Token of my gratitude. Bicycle. Yes, that's such a huge milestone. Absolutely huge milestone already. Let's hotkey that ASAP. So if you don't know how to hotkey items, go to your key items. So we started to talk. Let's see if I can't hotkey it during conversation. Oh, so much dialogue. The classic Gen 5 experience. So anyways, post dialogue, go ahead and go to your key items, go to the bike and click register. I'm going to put it in slot 1. You could actually go ahead and drag it up as well. Honestly, a bit easier, but there we go. We got our bicycle. We unlocked in Nimbasa City. I'm going to go to the PC really quick so that we can teleport back there instead of the previous city whenever we click the teleport button. That's super important. The last Poke Center you visited is where you're going to teleport to, so it's really important to keep that in mind when using teleport, during the storyline. From here on out, I'm not sure what I'm going to do, whether I'm going to go grinding or I can just make my way towards the gym or kind of unlock that next part in this storyline. I guess there's no reason Bianca wants to do something there. I don't care about that. I'm going to go ahead and head east over here towards the gym and see what sort of side quest and other storyline part I have to do before unlocking the gym leader. It looks like N wants to go ahead and say hello to me and give me a little ride on the Ferris wheel, if I remember correctly. Yeah, so N walks me over ominously to the Ferris wheel, and he wants to have a little bit of a conversation, I believe. Let's ride the Ferris wheel. This is always... I remember playing through this for the first time when I was, probably 12 years old. This cutscene was very cool. Seeing this Ferris wheel take you round and around was very, very graphically interesting and just captivating me. But look at that view. That's actually it's so cool for a Pokemon game. And the Ferris wheel's little pods being Pokeballs, pretty cool on its own. But I always thought, I don't know why, as a 12-year-old, I thought N was gonna murder me, which would obviously not be in a Pokemon game, but I really thought he just had such violent intentions because he came off so mysterious and so he was so secretive, and that made me really, really be weary of him. So basically, I tell N that I don't agree with his plan and I don't see his vision. I don't want to take Pokemon away from everyone the way he does, so he ends up battling me to kind of prove that his theory is correct. So this battle might actually be pretty tough. This will be an interesting one. Level 4 Sandile is no joke. I should be able to fake out Payday and then He's gonna crunch. Oh wow, he straight up one-shots me and gets the Moxie proc. I should be able to bring in, so I can bring in Gyarados here pretty freely. Get the Intimidate proc, which is gonna lower his attack back to that, like, you know, pre-Moxie range. So at least at base level, which is super nice. And then it might be, I'm actually gonna go ahead and throw up Rain Dance first. I know I can probably one-shot him here with Waterfall. Wow, these swaggers though. That is so risky from him. So my Waterfall will for sure one-shot everything he throws out, but the issue is now I'm going to be confused. There we go. We do hit through it. So now as long as I can snap out of my confusion and hit through all of my attacks, I should be good to sweep through his entire team. This will actually be a little riskier with that swagger on that turn exactly. That's pretty funny. Should be able to Waterfall through everything. Let's see if I can hit through it. Beautiful. Okay, very good luck. Very good RNG for me so far. If I snap out of confusion without ever hitting myself, that would be really, 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 really quite lucky. Wow, N has a Sigilyph. That is a very, very cool Pokemon. Waterfall might have... I think Crunch does more damage still. Oh, it's a Zorua. Oh, wow, I totally forgot about that. I probably should have just clicked Waterfall then. I think I snapped out of confusion there, though, which is super huge. I can't believe I forgot about N's Zorua. That's really funny. Grass Knot, thankfully, isn't even going to do that much damage to me. Since I'm water flying type, it only hits for neutral. Super beautiful. Go ahead and go for... There we go. We snap out of confusion. That's so sick. Now we just have Rain Dance plus Waterfall plus an attack boost from his swagger to be able to absolutely blast through the rest of N's team. Rain stops, but it shouldn't matter. The +2 attack boost is too huge. Especially a Waterfall hitting Darumaka for super effective damage. Easy peasy. So that means his last Pokemon has to be the... I literally already forgot the Pokemon he led with. I already forgot the Pokemon that Zorua illusioned, which is hilarious. Sigilyph. Very cool Pokemon. Sigilyph was always a really interesting Pokemon to me. I'm going to go ahead and crunch it. That should be GG's. Wipe out N, easy peasy. Alright, there we go. N taken care of. Hopefully he'll reevaluate his morals after we defeat him in such a way. You're quite strong, but I have a future that must change, and for that future, I'll defeat the... Okay, he's very motivated towards his ideals, at least. That's kind of cute. But we'll keep crushing him all the way, even through the Pokemon League. So get through that dialogue, head back to the PC, and continue progressing through the Unova storyline. I wonder how fast we can access the gym. We don't even need to go heal yet, actually. Let's go ahead and just try to... So we can just straight up enter the gym right away. Okay. Sure, let's go ahead and do that. Honestly, let's go ahead and do that. I don't know how powerful and how difficult it'll be. I might as well just lead with Gyarados here and just limit test. Just see how difficult these might be. I'm actually going to replace this leftovers with an XP share to get a little more XP on my strategy. I've definitely been splitting up my XP too much throughout this playthrough, which has really been hurting me. I think I just need 2 Pokemon at like level 31, like this Gyarados and Scrafty, and then the rest can kind of catch up sort of thing. But yeah, I'm definitely... Wow, okay, a Maldra versus Gyarados is actually really scary. So obviously, for those who don't know, Gyarados is 4 times weak to electric. I forget if this is an electric type gem. If this is an electric type gem, then obviously Gyarados is going to have a really, really tough time here, and I might have to end up resorting to my strategy a lot more. Thankfully, we do just one-shot it with Waterfall, so not too tough, thankfully, at least in that regard. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. Honestly, this Gyarados being careful might actually help it a lot in this gym. So if it throws up a special attacking, like a T-Bolt or a Thunder, there's a possibility that I live it due to my nature, which would be incredible. So there we go, Blast with the Emolga. Easy peasy so far. Let's see how far I can go with it remaining that easy. Alright, we continue navigating through this gym with these little pods. I actually love this gym design. I don't really need to battle this dude, but I actually want to for the XP, because once again, I've been really strapped for XP this entire playthrough. Okay, we blast through Rich Boy Cody, which is an incredible name for an NPC, with 1 Waterfall against his Blitzel. We head towards, future on in the gym. Let's see what we have next. I love these paths. Like, I don't know. I thought this gym was so beautiful as a kid, and I still think it is. It's a quite, look, that's so funny. I definitely forgot about that. I haven't seen that sort of, I haven't gone through this, like, transition, these rides in a long time, since there is a route that takes you directly to the gym leader once you defeat the gym. I take that route during my gym reruns. Let's go ahead and continue on to the next pre-gym leader NPC. Like, we just did a loop-de-loop. That was so sick. We're already at the gym leader. This gym is so much easier than the bug dude. This is actually insane. If this continues to be this easy, I mean, I'll just be in shock. If we can defeat the 4th gym badge right now, this early on into the episode, I don't know. I'd be so shocked. I'd be so shocked. A Maldra comes out. I really want to set up a Rain Dance if possible. The issue is I don't know if a Maldra is the Pokemon to do it against. It might be. I'm worried they'll throw up a Thunder as well. It's so risky. I'm going to go for it. They throw up a Volt Switch. I'm just hoping this, as long as this doesn't one-shot me. Actually, it was faster than me, which is really scary. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's actually really scary. The fact that these Pokemon were faster than me. I'm going to go ahead and throw up a Waterfall here. If this thing's faster than me and then just KOs me, then yes, we're going to have an issue. Wow, okay, that's probably GG's for this gym. I don't see myself defeating it from this point on, but I'll try my best with Dragon Dance Straggy. Oh, that's brutal. Look at the gym leader literally vault switching around like an absolute madman. Ouch. Absolutely ouch. I wonder if it's worth to come in on Rhyhorn and go for Smackdowns. Is this thing flying typing? Is Amalda electric flying? I don't know if I have it. I definitely don't have it in my decks, right? I'll go for it just in case. There's no real reason not to. This attempt is probably lost, but I might as well just go for it. Aerial Ace shouldn't KO me, even with the level difference. Wow, just so little damage, actually. Smackdown doing, hopefully, okay, I was saying hopefully at least 50%. It looks like Amalda was actually fighting type. Or not fighting, excuse me, flying type, because it was knocked to the ground. So that's huge. Wow, Rhyhorn actually coming in clutch against this gym. Who would have thought a rock ground type Pokemon being very powerful against an electric gym Pokemon? Gym leader. Very surprising, very shocking information. Oh yeah, I definitely actually want to just stay in and Smackdown these things. I think this thing might be 4 times weak to rock, being electric bug. Giga Drain should do a lot. Might actually KO. Yeah, okay, I was a little scared there of that, and that's the reason. That's totally okay. There's not much I can do there. I think I just come into Straggy, excuse me, and start throwing up Dragon Dances. Speaking of, when does... Wow, T-Wave is actually not bad for me. T-Wave is actually not bad because I can Facade for extra damage. It's not as good as something like Poison might have been, but that's okay. I do want to see, when does this thing evolve into Straggy? Level 39. Pretty far down the road, unfortunately. I'm just going to Dragon Dance a couple more times. He's going to go for the Volt Switch. I can't believe that this opponent, like, having all these Volt Switches around is really, really hilarious. It's pretty insane. I almost want to go for a heal here, but I feel like I have to just go for the... I would have loved leftovers on this thing for this gym battle. I'm just going to go for the Facade and hope this thing doesn't... That probably KOs me. Oh, and it crits. Yeah, okay. Well, that's definitely it for this attempt on this gym leader. It's funny that I at least tried it this early on, but we're going to go do some training and then come back to this thing. Okay, there's the party getting wiped out. We did a really early attempt, so, I mean, it only makes sense. It's only fair. I'm not too upset about that. Let's go ahead and just get back into some training, get some XP. I definitely didn't go accidentally talk to Bianca, not really remembering or knowing about this arc, and then getting sucked into this musical theater prop beauty arc that I actually have no interest and no care for. I'm going to skip to the dialogue and get out of here as quickly as possible. I actually really wish I liked these beauty contests, or kind of, I guess, contests in general. Oh my god, I forgot this is the Daddy Problems arc. So, Bianca is actually... I don't know, I actually think this is a really cool thing to include in a Pokemon game. It's a little interesting. Her dad is overbearing, a little controlling, and wants her to come home and be safe. And then an older figure comes in and, like, you know, tells him to have trust in her and that she's fully grown up now. She's 10 years old. She can traverse the world freely and learn. I mean, it's a good sentiment, though. It's actually very cute, like, understanding your child has to grow up. They're going to have to make mistakes. They're going to have to get hurt. You have to be okay with watching that happen, even as their parent, which can be really difficult. I don't know. I think it's pretty interesting. I think it's a cute and cool thing to see in Pokemon. And I think Gen 5 is full of that. Gen 5 is full of those very simple, very simplistic, very, like, basic morals, but I don't know. It's cool to see them in a Pokemon game. Honestly, the music here is also so atmospheric that it's kind of beautiful. I want to actually crank this, at least for a couple seconds. Like, this adds such storytelling to that interaction. Alright, so back, there goes off the gym leader. Bianca talks to me a little bit more, and I just want to head over to the east, I believe. The absolute banger hype music kicks right back in after that interaction, which is funny. Let's go ahead and head east over here, I guess. We can bike now. Let's just straight up battle trainers over here. The question is, should I commit to leveling my Gyarados to, like, level 31, or should I level up my Scraggy? I think Scraggy has to be the play. The issue is that those Amaldras having, maybe it's, actually... No, the absolute correct play would be leveling my Rhyhorn. My Rhyhorn is going to be my biggest asset. Even it being super under-leveled, like, it did so much damage, especially with Choice Band. It did so much damage to that Amoldra. So, yeah, I'm going to focus on my Rhyhorn for the time being. Okay, the NPC's Pokemon we battled ended up actually having red cards, so it forcibly switched out my Rhyhorn into Scraggy, but that's okay. We took care of him. We'll still get some XP on the Rhyhorn. Scraggy got 500. Rhyhorn only got 168. That's a little sad. That's okay. We can still get Rhyhorn to level 21, which is super sick. I think if we get Rhyhorn to level 28, it should be a pretty easy gym battle. Let's go ahead and just battle through. Come on, lady. Let's go ahead and just battle through some of these gym leaders on Route 16. All right, my Rhyhorn pulled really closely through on that one. At 1 HP, being able to smack down that dude. Okay, our Scraggy getting beat up is actually huge. So beat up is a pretty insane move. Beat up's base power gets boosted based on how many Pokemon you have alive in your party. That'll be really interesting. That'll make Scraggy really want to be a lead, is kind of the slightly scary issue, I guess. I really want my Scraggy to be a lead Pokemon in that situation and just throw up a beat, throw up a Dragon Dance or two and throw up a beat up. It should do insane damage. I'm gonna go heal really quick. My Rhyhorn is level 21. I'm also going to take XP share off of my Scraggy. I'm going to heal really quick to take XP share off, head back to that route, and continue battling NPCs for XP. Okay, I actually went ahead and picked up a rare candy up in this little spot, just like slightly north of the forest on the route that I've been farming NPCs and trainers on. So I highly recommend, if you're playing alongside me, go ahead and grab that rare candy. It'll be super helpful to you in your journey. Alright, as I'm doing my XP training and getting my Rhyhorn up to around level 25, it's taking a lot longer than I expected, but that's totally okay. I went ahead and caught a Gothita, and wow. This is actually an extremely good Gothita. It being Rash, Nature, 27 Special Attack, and 30 Speed. This is sick. I think Gothita is kind of a slow Pokemon. I'm not quite sure. I'll have to smoke in its base stat speed, actually. But this could be a really sick special attacking option for some sort of storyline or just some sort of use in general. Okay, after checking, Gothita is rocking a pretty measly 65 base stat speed, so pretty brutal. Don't see myself using that throughout the storyline, but it's still a cool catch. Alright, after a ton of grinding, honestly more grinding than I expected, I ended up getting my Rhyhorn to just almost level 25, and I should be able to smack down one of the Amoldras to get to level 25, so that'll be super nice. I actually think I'm going to just lead with my Rhyhorn, go ahead and take out an Amoldra. They also can't Volt Switch on my Rhyhorn, which is going to be a super important factor. I think what I'm going to do, I think I'm actually going to lead with my Meowth, go for the Fake Out, and then instead of Paydang, I'm just going to hard switch into my Rhyhorn to hopefully prevent the Volt Switch with my grounds typing, obviously, so I'll be immune to it. So yeah, I think my best bet here is going to get that Fake Out damage. I don't know if it matters. Actually, this might be a bad play because I get staticked. I think it actually might have just been better to just go for the Rhyhorn play, because I'm pretty sure Rhyhorn kills it no matter what. It's a little bit of a fancier play, but I actually think it's a worse play. But anyways, we're still doing it. They throw up the Aerial Ace as well, so but that should do like so little damage to Rhyhorn. Yeah, I'm not super worried about it. We should be able to smack down. Actually, it's doing a little bit. This was definitely a worse play. I definitely should have just led with Rhyhorn and thrown it up the smackdown, but we take out the Amoldra there for sure, which is super nice. Get Rhyhorn to level 25, which is super important. Meowth goes to level 20. Honestly, Meowth getting Taunt is also super nice. I don't know if I should put it over. Like, do I really put it? Actually, I probably don't even teach. I don't know. Taunt could be so sick. I don't know. Honestly, nah, I'm not too worried about it. I could have taught it over Bite, but maybe I should have. I'm not quite sure. Chip Away, I don't think will be a very decent move. I guess it's better than my other normal type moves, I guess, technically. I mean, it's better than Horn Attack, right? I probably just put it over Horn Attack or Fury Attack for the time being. Yeah, we'll put it over Fury Attack for the time being. It's just my best normal type move at least. So we do get two decent, or like one decently new move. I guess I could have probably gone Taunt over Bite on Meowth. I see that being more useful than Honest, because I have Crunch on Gyarados, which is huge. Stomp, no, I don't see that being useful. I'm going to go ahead and not learn that. Okay, going on to the next one. What did he have last time? I feel like he Giga Drained me last time. The question is, do I think he'll Giga Drain again? Or go for, like, what does he go for here is the question, right? I'm actually going to sacrifice Switch. I'm just going to straight up sacrifice Switch into Abra, because right now is the best time to do so, I think. And then look for some sort of safe switch into something. I'm not sure what I'm safe switching into here, to be totally honest. I know I just can't take that. I can't take that Giga Drain. I'm going to come into Meowth and get some chip with Fake Out, or at least try to through the Paralyze. We'll see how it goes. Okay, that's pretty sick. I'm pretty happy with that. Honestly, super decent chip as well. Now, if they take out my Meowth here, I'm super okay with that. I'm going to go for the Payday. It's slightly less damage. This guy has so much regeneration is the issue with the Leech Life and Giga Drain. That probably just puts him to full, doesn't it? Man, that's really annoying. And I know he has Vault Switch as well. I think it might just be the time to bring in... I'll bring in Gyarados and go for the Waterfall, maybe. This is really tough. Like, his Leech Life and Giga Drain won't be hitting Gyarados for much. At least, but obviously his Vault Switch is going to hit Gyarados for a lot. I almost one-hit KO it, which is incredible. I'll take that chip damage. It's going to be super huge. I definitely need to be able to outspeed this thing in the future, though. So Gyarados is still... Gyarados, even though it's so weak to all these electric-type Pokemon, it's still doing a lot here. I think I'm actually going to switch into Rhyhorn here and hopefully dodge a Volt Switch or some sort of... It has to go for an electric move there, right? If it doesn't go for an electric move here... Okay. I was like, that would be so cheap by the AI, I feel like. I get these special attack rays, but that shouldn't matter. Just for Stomp, it shouldn't do that much damage. Beautiful. And I should be able to bulldoze through the Zebstrika. Nice. Okay, it actually lives from the berry. That's crazy. This next hit should be able to kill it. And then worst case scenario, the speed lowering might actually allow Gyarados to outspeed it, which is pretty nice. There we go. Take out Zebstrika. Yeah, I'm really glad I leveled up Rhyhorn. I definitely think Rhyhorn was just the key component to this fight. Really, really happy with that decision to focus on Rhyhorn here. Now, I want to switch here because Rhyhorn is locked into Bulldoze at the moment. The question is, what do I switch? I think I just switched to Servine. Servine's really not doing much in this fight, and I'm kind of just sacrifice switching it here. It's going to U-turn into me. This sucks because I really need to... Okay. The issue is I really need to outspeed this Joltik, like really, really badly. I absolutely have to outspeed this Joltik. It's so important. Okay, he's Super Potions. Okay, that actually, I mean, that makes it fine. I mean, it sucks, but it's honestly totally fine. I actually think Leaf Tornado is going to do a little more damage. Lauren does Electro doesn't resist. Leaf Tornado might do more damage here. We can just check it live. Oh, I crit as well. Leech Life is going to kill me and then heal him back a bit. It shouldn't heal him to full, I believe. But that's okay. Okay, that's actually really good. So now okay, this is actually super solid. So now I can come in with Gyarados and throw up a Waterfall and completely finish off the Joltik, which is super nice. And this should finish off the Joltik. This battle should be in our favor. This should be in our pocket. We should have this. I'm pretty surprised. This gym leader felt so much easier than the third gym leader. I'm really, really happy about that. I think I just stay in here. I just stay in and go for the Waterfall. It actually might OKO. Oh, he outspeeds. I think this Volt Switch kills me, which is totally okay. I'm super happy to bring in Rhyhorn. I should be able to live everything and go for the Smackdown. This fight should be handled. I should just be... Yeah, this thing shouldn't be able to hit me with anything for, like, any sort of damage. U-turn might do, like, 10 damage to me. Honestly, it did more than I thought. I think it did, like, 20. Smackdown should one-shot. Yes, stab, Choice Band, Smackdown. There we go. Taking over the 4th gym badge in Road to PokeMMO. That's awesome. That's sick. What a turning point for the series. We're 4 gym badges in. I mean, halfway done. I mean, not really, but that's awesome. That's beautiful. What a beautiful gym badge as well. Do we get a Volt Switch TM from this? That would be super sick. But this might be a really big turning point where like now we have access to a lot of things. There we go, Volt Switch TM. We have access to so much more stuff that this might be, like next episode might be a really good spot to really start farming for those competitive Pokemon and really looking into that, right? Things could really change up a lot next episode, which is really exciting. We could be getting more into that late game content now that we have the 4th gym badge. We can travel between regions a lot easier. The main issue is I still need HM Fly. Once I get HM Fly, I'll officially really truly have all pieces to be able to navigate between regions and really have control over what I want to do in the game. And to get HM Fly, I do have to defeat the 5th gym leader. So that'll be a tough challenge. Probably waiting for next episode or maybe the 7th episode, but I'm not quite sure. Anyways, I'm going to call it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, make sure to hit that like button. It would help me out a ton. And subscribe for future PokeMMO content and stay up to date with this series and money-making guides and all sorts of PokeMMO and Pokemon content. Check out all the playlist links below for more PokeMMO content if you want to see more. Join my Discord to join a super active, super cool community. And then finally, consider becoming a YouTube member to me for $5 a month. If you want to go above and beyond and support me, it means the world to me. Becoming a YouTube member, Twitch Prime, dropping a Twitch sub, or hitting up my Venmo, which are all that information is in the description below, really motivates me and continues my sort of YouTube content. So thank you all so very much. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you guys later.